Alrighty, John, we've got you taken care of, big guy, on your Galaxy 99. So, since Facebook is wanting to be a pain in the ass, alright, so we're going to go through here real quick, give you an update here. As I stated before, we've got, dual heat sinks on this. So we've got one actually back behind the audio chip now. We've got one above it to help draw the heat off. That one, the large one also helps dissipate the heat off of your main regulator that's back here, and keep things a little more stable for you. We upgraded your filter caps here and here, as far as on your first incoming cap and your secondary that feeds the rest of the voltage to the radio, as well as your audio chip. So we went ahead and did that, made sure all the limiters were back in place like they were supposed to. We went ahead and reset your bias controls, and then I put a small bit of compound here and over there, just enough to hold these in place so I know that they can't move during shipping. Alright, now one of the things, because of the fact that I know you're a big sidebander, we went ahead and tried to eliminate as much on the harmonics as what we could. So, you see your big filter caps. Got all these disc capacitors right here, or actually in the transmit section. Okay, now I replaced those with Mylars and monolithics, and the reason why is because of the fact that they're much more stable. These two here actually get quite a bit of heat as far as during transmit operation, so these help stabilize things a little bit more. Going into the tuning section, we went ahead and replaced these as well to go ahead and give you the correct values, as well as to take some of the harmonics out of it. There's another one over here, it's been replaced to go ahead and take care of everything. And we replaced this one right there as well, and that comes off of your pre-driver. So like I said, we went ahead and tried to make sure that everything within the whole transmit section was taken care of. We were able to get about 75% of the harmonics out of this without spending about 5 or 6 hours, which just gets astronomical on price. So depending on how hard you drive this with your modulation, you're going to be under the other your second harmonic. You don't have any third, but you do have a second harmonic that does show up on the spectrum analyzer. These are notorious for that, so bear that in mind. This radio, it's already got your Scotty diodes as far as installed throughout the circuitry to help reduce some of the noise that you actually get within the radio. So big guy, you're pretty well good to go. We'll go ahead and do another quick show here. Actually, let's go ahead and show you the carriers while we're at it, and what your final output power is going to be. Alright, so we got our 50 watt slug in 1x position. So knock that glare off. Alright, so I've got this set right now. That's one of the things that I wanted to show you. Alright, that's 1 watt. Or excuse me, 2 watts. Let's back this down here. Okay, this is going to go all the way down to ½ watt. Get some more of that glare off of the screen here. Now remember what I'd stated about the wiper. Now watch. Okay, now you're going to see where it jumps up a little bit. That's where you're back on cue, where you're supposed to be. So I'm going to turn the slug back around here in reverse. It's just easier to show you on a 5-watt scale. Alright, so 5-watt slug. We're set at 1 watt dead key. Hello, audio. Audio. So we've got about 30 PEP. The reason why that's a little low is so that we've got a nice clean signal. We've got a 25 watt and 25 watt in RMS. So we're going to look at our top scale here. Audio. So about 14 bird. So bear in mind, you're going to have a lot more RMS whenever we shot the first video on Facebook for you. Remember, we were only getting about 5 watts peak or 5 watts RMS. So you're going to have a lot more drive out of this radio. Alright, so let's go over here. Spectrum analyzer. So nice and clean. Low audio. So you're going to see that second harmonic trying to come in there. Like I said, now I've got this thing cranked wide open. If you'll actually back your mic gain down a little bit, that'll actually go away. Hello, audio. So it just depends on how hard you drive it. There again, these are kind of bad about drifting just a little bit. But you're right on frequency, big guy. We've already set your bias voltage. Go ahead and hook this up. Show you here what it looks like on the scope. Camera back here on the fixture. Is our carrier. We're going to add a little more modulation to it. Just seeing it going across the screen. So we've got our nice, so we've got our nice rounded peaks at the top. And so as long as you don't overdrive it with too much audio, you'll just have to sit there and adjust your mic accordingly. It is possible to get it into a flat top mode, so like I said, you'll have to play with it a little bit, but otherwise, big guy, you're good to go. By the way, we are using a WaveTech with a 1000 kilohertz tone going into it. So, alright, big guy, hopefully that gives you everything that you're looking for in your radio. I'm not sure if this is going to show up on the FLIR or not here. We'll turn the FLIR on. Like I said, you can see the components that actually do get hot in the radio itself. Like I said, the capacitors that I've replaced, as we're going along, we wanted to make sure that those were taken care of. They're running a lot cooler than what they were. Your output tank circuits for this are running right in specs. You're going to see all the heat that's being pulled off of. Off that with your heat sink that we've got on the side. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. If you would, please hit the like and subscribe to our channel. I would greatly appreciate it. We'd love to sit there and make some more videos for everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Like I said, just a quick tune-up video for you, John. I'll go ahead and I'll put the covers on this thing, and I'll give you a call tomorrow sometime so we can settle up and get this baby back to you. Alright everybody, appreciate you watching. Have a good day.